A skirt?
Hey, I just want to do some quick introductions. They're not paying attention, but father and mother of the bride, Danny and Sue Nash over there. And we have father and mother of the groom, Rick and Cindy Irwin. Because of these lovely people, we are all here today. Okay. Are we good? We good up here? This is a pretty good looking wedding party, I must say so myself.
Parents opening presents already.
So, I don't know if you're wondering how I got this gig. If you're not, I'm going to tell you anyway. So, well, Kara and I go way back. I'm just going to wait till they're... Oh, wait, yeah. A bit of a teacher, they're still talking. Oh, it's because they don't have drinks. Let's not play
They're opening the
drinks.
bottle.
Sorry. You got it? You need an orange juice? They should be open. Okay. Okay, so, Kara and I go way back. Our family, the Downies, and the Nashes.
Yay!
Okay, there's a lot of Nashes here. The Downies and Nashes became very close before she was even born. Which means I know a lot of things about her. But the thing is, Kara was kind of always the cool one. She never got caught drinking and claimed she found on the tracks and didn't know what it was. Amber. She never got caught smoking on the porch as a teenager.
Christy!
She never got caught with boys in her tent at an all-girls sleepover.
Oh, Lindsay.
My dad fixed that by putting our 100-pound dog in the tent. She never got caught. Oops, sorry. She never got caught calling 1-900 numbers and looking at dirty magazines with her friends.
Sorry, Dana.
With her friends.
I was thinking. Yeah, there's phone bills. Phone bills. Oh, we paid them. That's nice. Okay. And she never got caught stealing booze from her parents' liquor cabinet.
That must have been you.
Yeah.
I paid for it. Okay. But maybe she learned from our mistakes. But she always did seem a bit cooler than us. Yeah. We even came up with a saying when we found ourselves in a situation where we had to make a decision. It was WWKD. What does that mean, ladies? What would Kara do? If you find yourself in a tough situation, WWKD. What would Kara do? You'll make the right decision in the end. Your turn.
Come on. So, out-of-towners, are we enjoying Shelburne so far? I'm an out-of-towner. Shelburne is no doubt a very special place, and while I am not from Shelburne, I'd like to think they took me in as one of their own. No, that's good. So, Derek, from one new husband of a Shelburner to another, here are 4 very key ways on fitting in Shelburne. Number 1, get Dana to bring you out with the ball tourney crew for a tournament. This will make sure you get to meet DJ Johnny Humps. He's a good guy to know, and you'll meet him later. 9 o'clock. Number 2, if you're out and about meeting new friends, and you meet a guy, and you can't figure out a word he's saying, don't fret. He's from Cape Ann. Number 3, this is important. If you're at the bar and you're confused why it's cash only with no change and you can only get 1 beer, it's okay, you're at the tap. So just buy the beer. Number 4, if you're at the big holiday party and someone yells out, Shelburne,
What?
think twice, you just yell back, what?
Shelburne.
What?
Shelburne.
What?
Shelburne.
What?
Alright. I think it's that time where we introduce the kissing game. I would like to call my assistants up to bring them to the middle of the floor. This is some hot assistants if I do say so myself. Now, this is quite the game. I believe this was built by yours truly, Danny Nash. So, as they're bringing it out, I will be explaining it. It's pretty self-explanatory. You spin the wheel, and what it lands on, you're going to have to do. So there's lots of options. I will not be telling you what the options are until it lands on it. That's perfect. Thank you. Now, it would be fun if Phil and I did it right away, but we've been talking now. It would be nice if I had a volunteer.
I think it'll be on this side.
Welcome everybody to the Wheel of Winners!
Yeah!
We have
Ashley. Ashley.
She's gonna kiss someone, and whatever way she kisses them, the bride and groom have to do it too.
Be Creative. Who's it gonna be?
I'll get you pushing.
She's on the move.
Oh, it just stays.
That was a really good first volunteer. And I'm sorry to go bending over in front of that table. And please don't post those pictures. I'm still looking for a job. No post. Just a random thought. This wheel has lots. Is there another volunteer?
Can we top it?
Dana!
You will.
Later on.
Choose a couple to kiss. Take your time, Dana. Walk around.
Mike and Mike. Mike and Mike.
Mike and Sarah, everybody. He's tall. That was legit. We might as well ask Carrie and Derek to do that too.
You have to kiss every time, so kiss.
On your chair. Oh, yeah, say hi. On your chair.
Well,
I took my drum
That was the last one. Okay, so the kissing game is now open. So whenever someone comes up, we will stop talking, we will stop doing whatever, and you get to spin the wheel. So if you ever want to be on Price is Right, it is now your chance. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. But we got married last summer, so we thought we'd give some newlywed advice. So we picked the 4 things that we either have to deal with on a daily basis, or like 4 things that we fight about constantly. We're not too much. Okay. So the first piece of advice is
Big surprise, directions. Wherever you're going, we all want to say best way to get there.
I know the best way.
Who cares what you think? Just go our way. It's going to be slower. You might be late. But if you went your way and you were late, you will never win again. Go her way.
That's advice number 1, Derek, for you. Now, toilet paper rolls. Why am I the only person in my house that can change the toilet paper roll? I know that you see it needs to be changed. You see that it's empty. Okay, just getting it out and putting it on the counter does not count. That makes me even more mad. Just put it on the roll. Just put it on the roll and I'm happy. That's advice number 2. Oh, look, Dana's like, oh, that's a good idea, actually.
It's better than you think. Number 3, restaurant or where to get takeout. This is tough. Situation is it's 6:30, 7 o'clock. The standoff of no one making dinner has gone through, and you're trying to figure out where you're going to order. No one wants to make a decision because you're both hangry. And when somebody steps up to the plate and says, what about Chinese? The other person says, I don't know. Does not help. Just have Chinese. Number 3.
What was their advice there?
Make a decision or let the decision be made.
Yeah. I'll make the decision or just don't talk at all. The last piece of advice. If you're not planning on having a baby right away, just tell everyone you want to have a year to yourself, and then they leave you alone. A whole year. No one asks you, when's the baby coming? You're married now. I've already asked Kara. They want a year to themselves, so back off, everybody. I got you back, Kara. Tell her. So I'm just gonna check on how dinner's going, and so you could just drink for a few, or just talk, or whatever you like to do. Just a second.
Good chance to spend a week.
Chance to spend a week.
You're beautiful!
Nailed it.
Is the kiss of I feel bad. Do we need a shot in it? Don't bury on! Beverly! 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 Nina says stop it!
Yeah. Oh, he should have finished it off.
Okay. So our first speech of this evening is coming from the maid of honor.
Amber didn't want to go first.
Kara's big sister. These two have been friends. I just got emotional. These two have been best friends forever. There was that fighting period, but then there was the part where I got jealous when they were so close. And it was just best friends, sisters, twins, you name it. It is every mother's dream. These two, I love you. Amber, Dash, come on up.
Yes, Travis.
I'm really excited to do this. A lot of public speaking. One more drink. Hello, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Amber, the wise older sister of the bride. I'm truly honored to be standing here today. It's a surreal day for me. My little sister is married. In my mind, I'm still the 25-year-old irresponsible adult making terrible decisions. Well, I'm still that person, but I'm 30. With a wise, intelligent 25-year-old sister who is now a wife. It is really amazing how life is changing and we are all growing. Don't be fooled. This beautiful young bride you see wasn't always this put together. So let's take a trip down memory lane. Kara and I are very close. But it wasn't always like this now, and maybe it was, but at the time I didn't realize it because we did have a special bond. When you're 10 and your sister's 5, she annoys you. Always wanting to follow you around and making you watch Barney. To this day, I cringe at the sight of Barney. And in this particular phase, she had a nickname called Scraggle. She had long hair that was always a mess, and she always liked to dance like nobody was watching. But oh, Kara, we were all watching. We have the videotapes to prove it. But as the years passed, she got herself together, and now she's the one doing my makeup. She may be younger, but she always has been older than me by so many years. When we were growing up, Kara and I kind of had a ritual. Kara, being younger, would often go to bed before me. Now, I go to bed first. Not every night, and not every week, but monthly. When I went to bed, there would be a note under my pillow waiting for me. Sometimes the note was just something to tell me that, she was scared too. But more often than not, it was about a boy. A boy she liked probably, and probably about Ryan McClellan. Or advice on what to do in a certain relationship. It wasn't a big thing, but to these notes meant a lot. Kara trusted in my guidance as an older sister. When I think about it now, I don't know what she was thinking. However, the notes did bring us closer. If she couldn't say something to my face, she always wrote it in a note to me. I don't know why, but people say they're afraid of me. As we grew older, the notes slowed down, but we grew closer. Kara stopped asking for advice, but started making decisions for herself. As much as I hated seeing her grow up,
I've become incredibly proud of the person she has become today. Although I did not get a letter under my pillow about Derek, I can see how happy he makes her and how she didn't need my help on this one. I've mentioned a few times about Kara's wisdom. I don't like to talk about it often, just sometimes. And we've already been mentioned tonight about WWKD. Christy, the oldest of the bunch, she invented it. And I think it goes to show how we see Kara. Ashley and Lindsay agreed on it, and Dana and I knew about it all along. So, when you have the role of the cool one, you get the saying, and we all know what it is, WWKD. What would Kara do? We all sit back and think, what would Kara do? She's so cool, she's so wise. Just like, shut up, man. So that's what we do. But, I think her siblings are the ones that made her cool. So you see, Christy gave her eye for travel. Always travel in the world, showing Kara how much is out there to see, which led Kara to BC, Canmore, PEI, and more, never being afraid to move around. Lindsay gave Kara the desire to create. Whether she's creating a meal or an epic obstacle course, she has shown Kara to create and plan, which led her into event planning. Ashley gave Kara her sense of humor, always looking to have fun and just live her life. And last but not least, her big brother has given her laid-back attitude and swagger.
That's just barely in there. That doesn't happen. I'm gonna cry.
There's not a dance floor in this town that Kara and Dana have not destroyed with one of their epic dance-off battles. Kara usually coming out on top.
No.
Sorry, but Dana, you know it's true. But with all this coolness that Kara gives off to the world, she also is a bubble girl. And let me tell you why. Kara needs a bubble. I have not met anyone in my life who has more random stuff happen to her. It all started when she was 5 or 6, when she got a hornet trapped in her dress, but she didn't speak well enough to tell us what was happening. So Mom kept hugging her because she was crying. And she was saying, I got hornet, I got hornet. And Mom kept hugging, the bee kept stinging her. Then to driving her car into a truck of bricks and her car exploded. Then to her apartment in Medicine Hat catching on fire. And now to her newest claim of fame, getting a softball in the head, resulting in a concussion. See, random. But man, she handles it all with grace, or something like that. She shakes it off and keeps on going. She might need a bubble for the rest of her life, but one thing I do know for sure is she is brave. Kara takes risks. That I can only dream of. She was always true to herself, and I've always admired that about her. And we all know that. Kara's had some health struggles, and because of that, she's had to take steroids. And her face got a little bit bigger. Some people would have hid away, not coming out until the slowing down, but not Kara. Nothing would keep her from living her life, and she rocked it. I've never been so proud. I've never told you, Kara, but I think you're incredibly brave. Not many people could do that. You inspire me I mean, besides from the mood swings from the road, she killed it. Karen and I lived together in university for a year. She is 5 years younger than me, but in so many ways she is older. Maybe it was the fact that she had not two, but four older siblings. Or like everyone keeps saying, she's just cool as shit. But the year we lived together basically made us inseparable. We literally became the same person. We shared the same sarcastic sense of humor, the same desire just to live our life in our teepee, to looking at each other and knowing what each other's thinking, something sarcastic. I'm not sure what I would do without her. The year together is one that I'm never going to forget. We came together in the most amazing way. There wasn't a day that we didn't talk or send 100 texts to each other. When I eventually had to move to Truro, I still blame Bennett for that.
Shit on Truro Day, alright.
It was a rough. It was like saying goodbye to my best friend. So once the move happened, Bennett knew that I would be glued to my phone, always texting. When Kara broke up with her boyfriend in the middle of the night, I made Bennett drive me to Halifax to be with her. Poor Bennett. Kara and I, we were a package deal, and he learned that the hard way. One night, I even paid for Kara to get a cab from Halifax to Truro just to drink with me. And it wasn't cheap. And all Bennett could do was shake his head because he knew it was happening. When he finally had to leave on the jet plane to move out west, it was not a happy day for me. We went from living one life as a unit to being 1,000 miles apart. You were the Christina to my Meredith. We didn't have to speak to know what each other was thinking. I could always count on you to shoot tequila with me for no other reason than it was Tipsy Tuesday. Or because it just felt right. And I can always call you a hooker. And you know it's a term of endearment. Now I have to get used to this life without you always being around. Yeah, maybe I haven't handled the best. But I want you to know you're always with me. In every decision I make, in every major life step, you are there with me. I'm always thinking WWKD. I truly hope that someday Theo has a sibling that he feels such an incredible connection with as I do with you, because it's truly a gift. Kara, I'm truly blessed to be standing here with you today. I wouldn't have it any other way. You have found that special guy that can take over my job as your Meredith. It's not a position that I'll let go of lightly. I know Derek is the one because he can handle the road, Kara. He can handle anything, even your crazy family. He has taken care of you when your family couldn't, and that's something we'll always be grateful for him for. As much as I hate you leaving away, I at least trust in the fact that you're truly happy. Derek, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, man. Thank you for taking care of my baby sister. It means so much to me. It makes living apart more bearable, knowing that she's happy and taken care of. So everyone, please raise your glasses.
like that. Yeah.